My intro on YouTube is hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanolotu and this is my space.
Yo, you killed it. I don't even think I'm that good. Usually when
My brain keeps going there instead of like the podcast.
no man, if it's you have to make it your thing,
Yeah.
it has to be a thing. Explain to me when you say content and finding content.
So it's both. It's a word play.
Yeah.
So content as in content creation, but then also content being content in just having Jesus.
Pastor Eden spoke about that before.
You have to.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've listened to so few of Pastor Aiden's sermons because I don't attend morning service,
You only
and
come evening.
I wanted to change that actually, and start attending one morning service a month because I serve 3 weeks a month in the morning.
Okay.
So then I don't watch them.
So that Sunday I saw you. Were you serving?
Yes, I was serving.
Sure. Yeah. Try to balance it out. You must receive and also
Yeah.
how do they call it? Yeah, receive and give.
Yeah, because where I receive is mostly evening service. So my Sundays are actually really full because it's 4:30 wake up, get ready, like spend time praying and stuff, and then 20 past 6.
You already had morning service.
20 past 6 Level would pick me up, but now Level's moving, which I feel like, oh my gosh, it's so weird because I was gonna say in 20 past 6 Level will pick me up, and then I realized Level's moving. But then okay, so 20 past 6 typically I would be leaving res, and then be at church by 10 to 7, and then like 10 minutes of just hi guys and sitting and whatever, and then we start pre-prayer and all the things, and then we do our little rehearsals, and then we go do welcoming, and then we serve, we end the class debrief, go home. Typically we'll arrive at res something to 12,
Yeah.
and then cook, or my family is coming or something, and then 4 p.m. start getting ready for church. 5 p.m. I'm in the bus going to church. 6 p.m. the service starts.
Time.
Church. 9 p.m. Maybe I'm getting home, and then I start doing Monday.com stuff. My friends will call, and then that will make the Monday.com stuff take longer. But like, I really love being organized on Monday.com.
Like it's crazy how you balance all these things.
I literally not last week, the Sunday that just passed, we were talking about it, and like how we do so many things, and then I was like, I feel like God gives you the time somehow, because it's like, how am I able to do all of these things? Especially this semester, like I was working so hard.
What?
Taking a gap year next year.
You did tell me that. You told at that time when you had that long call. I remember you told me you wanted to take a gap year. I don't remember exactly how I responded, but if you feel you must, then you must know.
Yeah.
You prayed on it, right? And
yes, actually, I feel that like even more now than I did when we had that goal. That I should, and God is letting me take it as well. So
I need to take a breath.
I feel like God gives you the time, and this semester I've been working so hard to try to like do well in school, so that I don't know, I feel like I'm proving something to myself, but then also maybe to other people, but mostly to myself, of like, I didn't give up on school.
You didn't.
And I didn't drop. I'm not dropping out, but like, I'm not taking a gap year because I can't do school. I can't do school. I'm just deciding to take a gap year. Like, I'm just deciding to take a break. And this thing called school doesn't ruin my life.
It doesn't.
But then I want to do so well so that I can have that to look at and be like, because the enemy is the accuser of the brethren, and he could come and be like, oh, you're not even smart enough to make it through uni. No. Look at all the people we started with. They're graduating with masters. Literally the year that I come back.
I want to say that you're so strong, man. It makes me kind of emotional, man. Like I wish I was in your position, like to not give up. But
the thing is,
you
for
know,
me, I know that I'm called to what I'm studying.
yeah,
So I feel like you are also strong because you are
yeah,
literally working in what you're called.
yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I can't choose where God's taking me, but I'm really proud of you not like giving up. You know.
Hi guys, welcome to the podcast True to You, where Jesus is highlighted as the way, the truth, and the life for your every single situation, every single day. He is relevant no matter what age you're at. And actually, today I've got a guest on here, my first ever guest. His name is Samuel, and he is a content creator, producer, all the creative things. And he's just the perfect person to be on this episode. Will you introduce
Yeah.
yourself?
Hi, my name is Samuel. As she said, I'm a content creator. Um, from the photography, videography, and just in the entertainment industry. And yeah, Tando invited me as her first guest on her podcast. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on. I'm actually like really excited as I start recording episodes with people
Yeah.
because I was thinking people are gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, no, what are you doing?" But then people are like, "No, I want to be on the podcast." Like a few people have been
Yeah.
like, "It's always been my dream to be invited to a podcast." So thank you for coming.
No
Also,
problem.
the way that I met Samuel, the way that I met
Okay.
Samuel was I was at church serving in the morning service, and then he and his friends or his team they were filming videos around church, and I kind of got stuck behind their team.
You were
And
trying
then
to. I think you were actually trying to walk past, and you just
yeah, and then
stood there.
I decided to stand back because I know content creation, guys. I'm a content creator. And then I decided to stand back and just let them film, and then I was gonna walk by. But then I asked, "What were you guys doing?" And what were you guys doing?
So we decided to start also our own podcast, but for the church. Pastor Aiden had a leadership meeting earlier this year. If I'm correct, I think it was in I think around June. I'm not sure. Please forgive me if I'm wrong. And he invited us to evening service during the week, and me and this girl called Bukre came through, and his message just touched my soul especially, and using my skills in the kingdom of God, man. So he spoke to us and he advised us and he also prayed for us. So I took that initiative of like, I have a camera, I have a phone, I have this equipment, so why not use it for his kingdom? So me and Pukre, we planned it and we decided, no, one Sunday we're going to come together after service, and instead of just going home and running after service, let us go interview some people and just ask them questions on what they learned in the service, what touched them, and that. So, yeah, I started from there, and we have had our ups and downs, but we are still on that road to shoot some content for the church. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Something that stood out was they said something along the lines of Pastor Aiden had said the youth or like our generation is going to take over and bring revival through social media, and then we need to take over social media. And I feel like that is such a true thing because most of our people are on social media.
Yeah, speaking on that, man, most of our people are on social media. I think that's where most of us turn to for answers, for educational purpose, or just
Finding someone to relate to.
to relate to, I do think also people don't like going outside and actually talking. They would rather be behind their phones or just watching something and learning from there. So I think that's where we should target, especially the youth, through social media. And through social media, we should create content um, for the youths, especially young youths, man, who are still getting onto that road of who is God, who's this man that they call Jesus? Why
Yeah.
did he die on the cross for us? And I think through shooting content on YouTube or having podcasts or doing TikToks, doing these TikTok challenges or whatever, we can really teach these youths about who is God. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Not only something of being in church every Sunday, because church is a group of people coming together, but church can be at home.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Someone can watch something on a TikTok. I could be that person. I've been going through some stuff, and I see a video, someone talking about God, sharing his testimony over a TikTok video or YouTube, and I could change my life through that. So definitely, social media is the way to go.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
well, even the way that I got saved or started looking into Jesus actually was,
Yeah.
I saw a sermon playing on TV, and I know TV is social media, it's not really the same thing, but
Yeah.
it's media.
It's media.
And I saw a sermon playing on TV, and then that sermon really touched
It
me.
touched you, yeah.
Like it for the first time ever, I saw God as this God
Yeah.
who is not foreign to feelings and emotions and mental health and all of that. And then as I started to question more and more and more, and I started to actually be intentional, because before I was like, I want to know if this is true for myself.
Yeah.
But then I wasn't actually looking for the answers. But then now I started to be more intentional with, okay, if a sermon is playing, I'm just gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tune it out. And okay, I'm gonna look for the content. I'm gonna try to read the scriptures. I'm gonna try to listen to the music and really hear what's being said. And then as I was doing that, and also my prayer was, God, I believe you exist in all of this stuff, but I just don't care enough to follow you.
True. It's true.
Please help me. As I'm looking through these things and doing these things, help me to find you. And then I started watching through YouTube sermons on Elevation Church, and actually was part of the EFAM, and I joined the EFAM at Elevation Church.